Hello everybody, welcome to Creative Chess channel. My name is Novikova Galina. I'm a women FIDE master, and today is my next lesson, lesson number 3, which is devoted to the weak squares in front of the king. So how to attack the king if it has some weak squares in front of it. I'll show you only one game between Makarichev and Belin, which was played in 1980 in Hastings. This game, I like it because it shows how to behave, how to attack the king when he has some weak squares. So first of all, let's have a look. Can you please find these weak squares in the black's position? Of course, there are two, or maybe even three weak squares in the black's camp. And probably there was a fianchetto bishop here, but somehow white managed to exchange it. And now black has several weak squares. So how to exploit this? And white plays a4. Quite strange move, you'd say, you think, because actually weak pawns are here, but he's playing a4. A little bit strange, yes, but actually it's a very sly move, and you need to remember it, and you may use it in your own games. I mean, you may use it in your plans. So why is that? Why not to play, let us say, h4? The idea is if we play h4 right now, black can play like this, and we have to retreat with the bishop to c2 or leave it here. So if we leave it here, it will be just exchanged. And if we put it here, you see we are leaving this gray diagonal, and now we need just to protect the pawn, which nobody attacked is attacking. So that's why it's like silly move, and that's why white play a4 here. And now if black plays knight to a5, we would play bishop to a2, and we'll stay here, and our dreams come true. But instead of knight to a5, which now is a useless move in the game, they played a5, and only after that, when we decided all our problems with the bishop, we play h4. Here black played h5. Actually, it's not the best move. The best probably here was f6. We're not allowing the knight to go there because now it's controlled by the pawn. But actually he played h5, and now this knight here is almost forever. Now it's impossible to play f6 because we will just play knight to e6 and make fork on all the pieces nearly. And so he played queen to e7. And now again, great move of white, it's f4. We temporarily give a pawn, but after knight to e2, so it's clear that the idea of white was to bring the knight on f4, where it would control more squares, for example, like e6, this. So black is playing c6. It doesn't want white to go with their knight on d5. But now, when all these pieces are on their best places, now we need to think about the queen and the rooks. So where to put them? Where to put the queen and where to put the rooks? So white goes to queen to d3, looking maybe somewhere here, maybe once we can sacrifice our knight and checkmate somehow. But black plays rook to h8. Now in case we take, they take with a rook. But white is thinking about the rooks, rook to e2, f6. Of course, I can understand the black because it's impossible to stand without any counterplay, and they try to get rid of these knights. Exchange, check, and the king goes to h7. Now the last white's piece is in the game. So if we have a look at the position, we may see that all white pieces are attacking the poor black's king. The knight, just perfect. The bishop, rooks, they're all playing and playing quite well. So what to do for black? They're trying to exchange some pieces to eliminate the attack, but of course here comes the great move for white, because it's time for them to be fast, sharp, and they played e5. It is actually a winning move. Black played here. So the idea now is that after grabbing the bishop, black can avoid the pin and can check. But the problem is, yes, black knight can retreat now. But the problem is that the king is too weak. That's why the rook goes to e7. The only move is this one. And the killer move here is queen to e4. So why is that? The idea, first of all, we attack the bishop, then we want this move, and then we want to checkmate him. So the problem that now black has to go away with his knight, because so otherwise how to play with the bishop, because we can't protect it. We can protect it only leaving this post. And now you see that the bishop is protected. We can't take it because there are two defenders. But we can play first f7, and after pinning, we can't take because of the pin, but no problem. White plays bishop to c2, and black resigned. So we see that white is attacking g6 pawn. Actually, we're going to checkmate him. And how to protect this g6 pawn? Actually, there are no ways. For example, let's play nearly the only move, but here we may just play rook to 6, and again we are threatening to take g6, and black is completely lost. So if we return to their initial position, it was very important for white to play a4 here, not to exchange the bishop and to stay on this long diagonal. And after that, a usual maneuver h4, h5 helps to make the king even weaker. And of course, bringing all pieces into attack helped a lot. So, I hope you liked the video. Thanks very much for watching me. Please subscribe to my channel, and see you in next videos. Bye bye.